Welcome back. Let's get into it, gang.
So the day I make baked chicken and see worms crip walking all over the baked seasoned chicken that I just put inside the oven, I might just go vegan. How did our food get to this point where it's this contaminated? And no, I'm not trying to hear this is why you're supposed to bake the chicken. Because if it's this many maggots inside of the chicken, that means it was already old or dead to begin with. Like there's no reason that there should be a colony of living specimens that I'm about to put inside of my body.
They give their tithe, that's all I care about.
He just said the quiet part out loud.
A couple of months ago, we started a Haitian church in our church. It now has over 450 members. They live on the street, and the offerings they've been giving are amazing. I think they're stealing it from the Mexicans, but I don't care. As long as they give their tithe, that's all I care about.
I just...
Can you comment on the drones that are flying around New Jersey ports?
The government knows what is happening. They know where it came from and where it went. And for some reason, they don't want to comment. Something strange is going on. For some reason, they don't want to tell the people. And they should, because the people are really, I mean, they happen to be over Bedminster.
Will you shoot them down?
They're very close to Bedminster. I think maybe I won't spend the weekend in Bedminster. I've decided to cancel my trip.
Have you received an intelligence briefing on the drones?
I don't want to comment on that.
He doesn't look worried, so I feel like we shouldn't be worried about it either. But at the same time, I feel like we should be panicking. How do y'all feel? 4 robots in and 350 workers out.
What is going on with LeBron James? Bron has stepped away from all NBA activities. He's not even with the team right now. Not practicing. It's not because he injured, y'all. They said he's taking a personal break. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. Timing is everything. So he couldn't have picked the worst time to take a personal vacation. You got a UFC star calling him out. You got a lot of fans speculating that he must be going through some of the allegations with the Diddy shit and the Jay-Z shit. I'm not saying he did anything. I'm just saying timing is everything. Let's just say, for instance, he is dealing with some allegations. The best thing he could have did was fake the injury and then said, I'm on the sideline. I gotta nurse this injury, so it's better I not travel with the team. So y'all let me know down in the comments. Do y'all think this is a coincidence? Or is LeBron preparing for the worst?
Baby, preparing. He's probably already moved to a whole nother country. Like,
if you walk around with that chain all day, people are going to be asking you, what's the science? What's today's mathematics?
Yeah. By the way, this isn't even my chain. I stole it from somebody. Yeah. I'll tell y'all who got off camera.
You stealing cheese now?
Not really stealing.
Does it mean anything to you, though?
Yeah, a little bit.
I'm with you. I don't like the conversation either. It's like, I call myself the God because I feel like it sometimes. I study a little lessons, but I'm not into all,
Yeah.
If you're a resident of Virginia or West Virginia, watch out for this invasive hopper leech is what it's called, native to India, but they've made their way to the Virginias. They don't know if someone brought it over in their shoe on an airplane or in a pickle jar and smuggled it here, but they reproduce this almost most rapidly than any other creature critter on Earth. But what they do is if you're swimming in a waterway and you don't see one, they'll burrow into your skin and swim up through your skin to your neck, and they'll bite your aorta artery right there and snip it right off, but then the blood flows through it, and the other end, the butt side, has a mouth-like structure too, and they'll bite the other end of your aorta artery and snip it right off, and basically they replace that artery vein, and so the blood flows through them, and that's how they get their nutrients. I know it sounds scary, but it's not that big of a deal. You just can't extract it if they do that, because then if you remove it, you'll bleed out because you don't have a vein there, and so you just have to keep it there for the rest of your life and make sure that that leech stays alive so that you stay alive. But it's better if it doesn't happen, so watch out for him.
Oh, that's so scary. I'm crying right now because how would he say all that stuff and say, don't be alarmed? Ooh, I'm so scared.
This world getting crazy and crazy. They just found a Coca-Cola truck full of kids
in Cicero, Illinois. This shit wild, man. Bro, they just found a truck full of kids in that motherfucking Coca-Cola motherfucking truck. We all, hey, they got you now. This shit crazy. I'm telling a million kids in that motherfucker. I wonder how far they just traveled. This shit is crazy. Y'all need to keep an eye out on y'all kids and know their whereabouts at all times. For real, for real. This world crazy as hell.
Watch your kids, say something if you see something, and I feel like this happens way more often than we even think.
You hear that Mr. Beast sold his channel to Disney.
No, what?
Yes,
Really?
$5 billion.
You're lying. The number got leaked. Wait,
so is there an amount?
Confirmed?
Yes,
confirmed. It was just confirmed.
Mr. Beast and his crew, they're all individual personal brands. Cool, but who are they managed by? Night Media. Okay, and who's Night Media owned by? Disney. So you basically have glorified Disney kids that have contracts that they have to say certain things, that they have to run certain agendas, and they don't really have a choice.
The 81-year-old won this one. Those are my thoughts, not yours. I'm Dave Hunter. I'm David Chuck the Freak.
They going somewhere. Oh my God.
Hey, y'all, something is not right with New Jersey. The most is happening there right now. Like, what is it about New Jersey? If somebody want to fill me in, like, on y'all's history or whatever, what is happening there? Y'all need to do some snooping around and investigate, because if you don't, nobody else will.
If World War III breaks out, here are the top 5 safest countries you can go to. First, Iceland. It's nearly impossible for any missile to reach Iceland without being intercepted, as it's isolated from the rest of the world. Second, Greenland. If you're looking for a larger area, Greenland is the best option. Its ice sheet is sufficient to mitigate the impact of missiles. If the northern hemisphere isn't safe enough, head to the southern hemisphere. Third, New Zealand. With its sparse population, abundant resources, and beautiful environment, New Zealand is one of the few war-free paradises in the world. Fourth, Easter Island. It's even more remote, located over 2,000 miles from South America, but it's quite desolate. Fifth, consider the safest place on Earth, Antarctica. Due to the Antarctic Treaty banning the use of any weapons, it's dedicated to peaceful research. Are there any other countries that are safe?
So what country do you guys want to meet at?
Don't be alarmed, but people are buying gas masks. On the internet, there's a spike in people buying gas masks, and they start at $200. The most expensive being a $2,000 gas mask. But don't be alarmed. You guys need to go look. Go look what people are buying in New Jersey and these other spots where the drones are supposedly wink drones are. And go look on Amazon and see out of stock.
Hello, my children. Gather round. I got something that I want to say to you. I think it's about time we over.
Military equipment just spotted in downtown San Diego. That's a lot. Are you preparing for a WW3? Woo!
This fucked up world. And make a real.
My local town center has installed new screens displaying digital wildlife. New video of drones flying low.
Balenciaga's new shoe makes you look and feel barefoot. Demna, the creative director of Balenciaga, just unveiled this new shoe called the Zero. This is an ultralight 3D molded shoe that redefines minimalism. The shoe itself allows you to be as close to being barefoot as possible. As shown on the bottom, the shoes can be worn outside. Let me know in the comments your thoughts on these.
I'm pretty sure that we've seen a shoe like this with the old civilizations. They had stuff like this so you can actually ground. They were made especially for that. But Balenciaga, we don't have time for the bull right now. We don't have time for the bull. It's WW3 out
Do you
here.
remember back in September when Elon posted about the drones that were going to be swarming in battle? Well, I didn't either, but here it is. Boop. Also want to show you something. And this isn't really what I want to show you that's mind-boggling, but pay attention to it. Okay? And in the background, Elon is saying, oh, that's where you were? And he's like, yeah, Memphis, the capital of ancient Egypt. Memphis, Tennessee, lights are blinking everywhere, no internet in some parts. Wild, huh? Which brings me back to what he said. Drone swarm battles are coming that will boggle the mind. He said this at 9:06 p.m., 9/29/24. That is so interesting. Why would he say that? And then what is it like? 3 months later, here we are. Is it starting to feel a little pre-planned now? It is to me. And here's what I have to say. Maybe we need to go back through all of Elon's posts and see what he has to say about the drone swarms that are occurring right now.
Guys, it's been pre-planned. Think about The Simpsons. It's all pre-planned.
So, when are we going to talk about Elon Musk and his parties? It's only a matter of time.
All right, I'm kind of afraid to look. Oh, you're going to have to do it because I might throw up. We just bought this 2 days ago from Publix. This brand, right? What's that say? Sell by what?
Can't get it to focus.
So-
January 2026.
Okay. And today is December 9th, 2024. I can't. Based on
There
what you-
are bugs crawling all through this.
No, I can see them from here. Oh my God.
I mean, there's hundreds.
I don't know if that happened at the factory. You definitely want to always triple check your food, but I know that in my mother's house in Florida, those little bugs love to attack flour and pasta and everything like that. So that could just actually happen in the home. And I don't even know if it happens all over the US. I've only seen it happen in Florida.
America, did you hear what's going on with P. Diddy? He is now partnered up. His celly is Sam Bankman-Fried, the crypto guy that went down for stealing billions and billions of dollars. But catch this. If you guys recall, I just made a video saying that you most likely will not see a P. Diddy case. I said they will not let the wheel squeak, didn't I? And we are hearing today that yours truly, Mr. P. Diddy, will not eat the prison food. They're saying that he is in fear that the food is poisoned and will not eat. Look on the screen, guys. So I'm not sure how long he's been in jail. He's probably lost a lot of weight, but they're saying he will not eat the prison food. Wink, wink. Why would they spill that information to the media, right? Think about this. So when you see something like, hey, P. Diddy wasn't eating his food and he didn't eat for weeks and weeks and weeks. This is why you didn't see the P. Diddy case come out.
True, at the end of the day, they could say that he got sick and something happened, or now that they're saying he's afraid that he's being poisoned, the next thing you know, boom, he did get poisoned. So it's like slow drip. Come on now. We've been through this so many times.
The world get any crazier right now? Like, as of today, scientists say that some planet has entered our solar system and is messing with the orbits of all other planets. Obviously for entertainment purposes only, because it is yet to be peer reviewed, but it's about 50 times bigger mass than Jupiter, and it's just coming in and it has this elongated orbit. Is where have I heard this story before? Huh? Where? Oh, that's right. Planet Nibiru? Planet X? Planet 9? Are they just trying to ease us into this or what? Literally today. Literally today. What's really going on, y'all? Sorry about the lighting. I'm having a problem with the flash.
We are having electrical disturbances again in Pittsburgh. It's not cars this time, not Teslas. It's the literal parking lots and the lighting poles. And the underlying causes can be very spooky. I'll show you in 1 second. And a quick flashback to Memphis, which also just happened. So, did you know that fallen angels and demons are energetic beings? It's widely known by paranormal investigators that demons, fallen angels, ghosts, they always happen to disturb and mess with the electricity. And that's actually funny because when electricity was first mainstream, they had anti-electricity commercials and flyers like this, almost as if this way of generating energy was actually not good. We're going to touch on this video and the alternatives in ancient energy in the next video. Anyways, we got a lot of stuff going on in this part of the world. So if you ask me, it's not surprising at all we're having all these weird disturbances in these areas. Read all this right here, and maybe, just maybe, all of this is connected. What do y'all think?
This shit finna be dark as fuck. Y'all, don't worry though. Already thank Beyonce, so I should be perfectly fine. For the first time ever, during Christmas Day, Ravens versus Texans, Beyonce will hold a halftime show. This shit is finna be crazy, bruh. Things are ramping up so quick, y'all just don't understand. We are about to witness one of the craziest symbolic halftime shows ever. I'm only watching it for the message. And trust me, y'all, I will inform y'all about what the fuck is going on. You cannot make this shit up, bruh. What I need everybody to do, though, is thank Beyonce. Don't forget to thank Beyonce. Y'all do not want to miss this. Everybody tune in. This shit finna be crazy.
See, that's why channels like this are so important, because we really sum up of what's going on in the world right now. And they are working overtime to keep us distracted, you guys. It's scary.
Did you know there's energy before there's electricity? And some people even point to electricity as being evil. I'm not kidding. So there's a outlet or a plug-in on this stone, and it seems to be architecture that you could say maybe Tartarian-ish. Because one thing I've noticed is they will situate metals and type of these pillars and stones and create electricity from it. And that same exact philosophy can still be viewed today, even though they cut the circuit on most of the metal that ran through these Tartarian age type buildings, which, by the way, the period lasted for about 1,000 years. But they literally collected energy directly out of the sky. And there are other things they could use to help them do this. Like this that I can't pronounce, Savadra. And this being his bedside table, he has one sitting right there. And of course, he called this company name Tesla. It's funny how that works. In the early 1900s, they were coming out with magazine covers like this to fight against electricity. Because they were saying it's evil. Notice the skull in the power lines.
Do you still think these giant craters are caused by asteroids? Aw, that's sweet. Well, if you don't want that fantasy ruined for you, I wouldn't keep watching. Let's start by looking how many of these craters have been found. And the Google machine says 190, but I've seen trying to deceive us, to get revenge on God, trying to make us think there is no God and that we just came on an accident, random Big Bang, and then we evolved from monkeys, and that we live on just one of infinite spinning balls. But I know the truth. I know they're not even possible the way they tell us, because I've researched. And if you still think these are caused from asteroids from outer space, then my friend, you have a lot of research to do. My hope for you is that one day you get to fire up your butt so bad that you will stop at nothing, and I mean nothing, until you find the truth about this place you live. Because it's there, and this sure as hell isn't it. But as always, I was just here for your entertainment purposes. I don't believe any of this I said. All this was just joking opinion. Yeah, of course space rocks hit this.
Y'all, there is so much to process. Like, he broke it the freak down for us. But no, for real, if you think about it, if it was an asteroid or a meteor, where did it go after they made that big old hole? Let me know how this works, because, like, am I tripping? But also, if it hit the earth, wouldn't it have dragged it a little bit, so there would be like a mark instead of just a hole right there? But no, seriously, I'm tripped out right now. Let me know if you guys have any information down below, because I really am going to have to digest that one. Gang, thank you so much for joining me. That was a crazy compilation. If you guys are new here today, make sure you hit the subscribe button, the notification bell down below, and like the video to show some love to the channel. But as always, you guys, everything is everything. Be good, do right, and I will catch you on the next one.